6:15, this is the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation. The news edited by Catherine Pereira and read by Lavani Vijayatunga. First, we take a look at the headlines. The President says that commercial lands in Colombo and the suburban areas will be used for high investment opportunities. Architectural techniques should be changed to suit the needs of the present era. The usage of rice for beer production and as a source of animal feed has been prohibited. It has been stated that the officials fulfill their responsibilities properly for the betterment of the country. In news overseas, Pakistani's ex-Prime Minister given 3-year jail sentence. Those are the headlines, and now let's move on to the details of the local news. President Ranil Wickremesinghe says that the architectural techniques should be changed to suit the needs of the present era. Sri Lanka has the exceptional place in the architectural field historically. Addressing the International Seminar for Architectural Technicians held in Colombo today, he stated that the field should change according to the standards. The theme of this seminar is longevity of the architecture. The President also explained the importance of the current architects to pay attention towards the future climatic changes. Several industries were impacted due to the economic crisis and a large number of jobs were lost. He reiterated that he hopes to restructure the construction field. Short-term solutions should be sought by using the lands with commercial value in Colombo and the suburban areas for high investment opportunities. It will also help to promote the tourism industry. This seminar has been organized by the U.S. Architecture Institute in Sri Lanka and the Italian Embassy. Architectural technicians from Southeast Asian region participated in the seminar. The usage of rice for beer production and animal feed has been prohibited. Minister of Agriculture Mahinda Amaraveera said that this decision has been taken to prevent the rice shortage that can arise due to the existing drought situation. Using paddy and rice for animal food has already been restricted due to the permission being granted to import maize. He made these remarks while participating at a ceremony held at the Gannoro Genetic Resources Conservation Centre. The ministry has given priority to produce quality seeds. Parliamentarian Duminda Disanayake says that the officials should fulfill their responsibilities properly for the betterment of the country. Politicians alone cannot be blamed for all offences. He also stated that his party will give its fullest support to the progress initiated by the government. He made these remarks while participating at the reconstruction of the Kadawat Wever in Madhavachiya area. This is the news from the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation. And we continue with more local news. Minister of Health Keliya Rambukwella says that the purchasing of medicinal drugs for emergency usage will be banned completely. He stated that emergency purchasing have been carried out due to medicinal drugs requirement of the country. Several issues that prevailed at the board of directors have already been resolved. Minister of Agriculture Mahinda Amaraveera says that 2 well-known companies in India have submitted requests for investment in order to start poultry and egg production business in Sri Lanka, and India's Amul company has come forward to start the dairy industry in Sri Lanka. Minister, speaking at a press conference held in Kandy on Thursday, said that the ministry is currently looking into the possibilities of giving the Indian investors the opportunities to produce egg and poultry in Sri Lanka. He said that rather than importing eggs and chicken meat from foreign countries, it is more effective to provide opportunities for foreign investors to start these industries in the country. Minister Amaraveera emphasized that if there are requests for these industries from any other countries as well, he will consider it, and his aim is to provide chicken meat and eggs at low price to the people. And to conclude the local news, the headlines once again. The President says that commercial lands in Colombo and the suburban areas will be used for high investment opportunities. Architectural techniques should be changed to suit the needs of the present era. The usage of rice for beer production and as a source of animal feed has been prohibited. It has been stated that the officials should fulfill their responsibilities properly for the betterment of the country. And that was the local news.
The main news story is brought to you by Siddhalepa Veda Mahatmya.
The main news story for this evening, the National Water Supply and Drainage Board says that measures have been taken to provide opportunities to pay the water bill online. SMS and e-bill will be issued to the consumers. The General Manager of the Billing Unit of the Board, P.R. Padmanathan, said that this is an instant and low expenditure system. This system will be implemented from the 1st of January. And that was the main news story.
The main news story was brought to you by Siddhalepa Vedamahatmya.
Watch Live is brought to you by
CIB Janajaya Vasana. Unbelievable discounts and offers throughout August from CIB Janajaya Vasana. Come today itself.
In Watch Live this evening, the farmer communities have requested the government to provide irrigational facilities for the cultivation activities in the Modaragala, Hambantota and Ratnapura districts speedily. They stated that more than 40,000 farmer families have been affected due to the non-receipt of water from the Udavalava Reservoir and the Chandrika River. It has been requested to pay attention in this regard and to take speedy measures to provide facilities needed for the cultivation activities. And that came to you in Watch Light.
CIB Janajaya Vasana. Unbelievable discounts and offers throughout August from CIB Janajaya Vasana. Come today itself.
Headlines of the world news. Ex-Pakistani Prime Minister given 3-year jail sentence. Russia says tanker hit in Ukraine attack near Crimea. US approves postpartum depression pill. Those are the headlines, and now let's move on to the details of the world news. Former Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan has been given 3-year jail sentence over corruption allegations. Mr. Khan was found guilty of not declaring money earned from selling gifts he received while in office. He denies the charges and says he will appeal. After the verdict, Mr. Khan was taken to custody from his home in Lahore. On a pre-recorded statement on X, formerly known as Twitter, he told his supporters, "I have only one appeal, don't sit at home silently." The former cricketer turned politician aged 70 was elected in the year 2018 but was ousted in a no-confidence vote last year after falling out with Pakistan's powerful military. A Russian tanker with 11 crew members has been hit in a Ukraine attack in the Black Sea, Russian officials say. They said that the vessel's engine room was damaged in the overnight strike in the Kerch Strait. No one was hurt. Ukraine has not publicly commented, but a Ukrainian security service told the BBC a sea drone had been used. Today's attack is the second in many days involving such weapons. Russia, however, has not admitted any damage during yesterday's attack. Naval drones or sea drones are small unmanned vessels which operate on or below the water's surface. The U.S. has approved the first pill for postpartum depression. The Food and Drug Administration said Zoralone, sold under the brand name Zuave, has been approved as a once-daily pill taken for 2 weeks. Until now, treatment for postpartum depression (PPD) was available only as an intravenous injection, and the FDA said. Drug manufacturers Sage Therapeutics and Biogen said that the pill is expected to be available later this year. No price has been announced. And that was the world news.
Development News is brought to you by
Vacancies for women from Deshakti Lanka for housemaids in Kuwait, Oman and Saudi Arabia for ages 23 to 58 years. Contact number 037 7500 500.
In development news, the Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Aviation has decided to reconstruct the Thalaibanar Pier to facilitate passengers from Rameshwaram, India. The move was made in a bid to further improve people-to-people ties with India, the sources reported. The pier is set to be reconstructed after 37 years, with the project having an estimated cost of 1.8 billion rupees. And that was the development news.
Vacancies for women from Deshakti Lanka for housekeepers, home cooks, caretakers and home nurses in Kuwait, Oman, Saudi Arabia and Singapore for ages 23 to 57 years. Salaries starting from 156,000 rupees. Interviews with foreign agents are now on. Come whether you have a passport or not. Branches, Colombo, Kurunagala, Anuradhapura and Matara. Contact number 0377 500 500.
Go ekak tiyana youth eකට life එකේ change එකට නියමෙට set වෙන්න ඇස් වහගෙන දැකපු ගීන හැබැයි කරන්න youth එකට නියමෙට set වෙන්න friendship එක මෙන්න.
The all-new NSB Ithru account, NSB IM, a plan for your dream.
Business News, sponsored by National Savings Bank, the safest place for your money.
In business news, Air Arabia Abu Dhabi received the Foreign Air Operator Certificate yesterday from the Civil Aviation Authority of Sri Lanka after satisfying the necessary technical and operational requirements in line with the government policy to offer more pathways for foreign airlines to operate flights into Sri Lanka. And that was the business news.
Business News, sponsored by National Savings Bank, the safest place for your money.
Go ekak tiyana youth එකට life එකේ change එකට නියමෙට set වෙන්න ඇස් වහගෙන දැකපු ගීන හැබැයි කරන්න youth එකට නියමෙට set වෙන්න friendship එක මෙන්න.
The all-new NSB Ithru account, NSB IM, a plan for your dream.
Moving on to sports news, the second stage of the players' action in the T20 Cricket League tournament is to be held in South Africa on the 27th of September. The first stage of the tournament was held in last February. It has been decided to retain Dilshan Madhushankar and Banuka Rajapaksa, who played at the tournament further. It is believed that there will be more opportunities to several Sri Lankan players at the auction. 6 teams are to compete at the South Africa T20 League cricket tournament. That was the sports news. Economic news coming up. And the government of Japan has donated 8,500 metric tons of urea to the country. The United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization will officially hand over this stock to the Ministry of Agriculture on Monday. The ministry has also mentioned that half of the stock of urea will be given to farmers of the Anuradhapura district and the Northern province. That was economic news.
Weather report.
And finally, the weather report. Several spells of light showers will occur in the western and Sabaragamu provinces and in the Gaul, Bathara, Kandy and Nuwara Eliya districts. Showers or thunder showers may occur at a few places in the eastern province during the evening or night. Mainly fair weather will prevail elsewhere over the island. And before we conclude this bulletin, let's get back to the headlines once again. The President says that commercial lands in Colombo and the suburban areas will be used for high investment opportunities. Architectural techniques should be changed to suit the needs of the present era. The usage of rice for beer production and as a source of animal feed has been prohibited. It has been stated that the officials should fulfill their responsibilities properly for the betterment of the country. And in news overseas, Pakistani's ex-Prime Minister given 3-year jail sentence. And with that, we conclude this bulletin of news. And now it's back to Chandima, who is sitting in today, yes, to take over until the curtains come down. Over to you, Chandima.